outreach worker, follow-up is challenging. Follow-up is really about getting people on board and helping them stay on board. Some studies suggest that 60% of those who begin the application process do not complete it, and so follow-up is crucial. Sometimes it's the most important thing that we do. Sometimes your relationship with the client may begin with follow-up. In this case, you'll appreciate what others before you have done to track and follow a client's case. However it begins, communication, information, and a plan for keeping track of your files and cases can save time and improve outcomes for both you and your clients. Follow-up is difficult without good contact information. This is the system we use for tracking follow-up with clients. It's an encrypted Excel sheet, and it's password protected. We can then access all the files inside that folder. And we can track when we help them with their application, and also continue to input data as we're helping them on different dates for follow-up. Make sure your client understands that the release of information is needed so that the county can release information to you, the outreach worker. And it allows Sacramento County to share information about your case with us so we can help you with your CalFresh case. So if you can please sign this form. Working with the client, decide how to best stay in touch. Name, best numbers to call, or a way to reach the recipient all needs to be current. By phone?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Real follow-up is when you go the extra mile. In this case, it was going across the street to the county CalFresh office with Teresa. I walked her over and made sure I followed up with her. This kind of follow-up is pretty routine with me. Vamos a aportarle que no está aquí para una razón. So I had helped Teresa previously with an application, and afterwards she got a packet in the mail and had some follow-up questions about this packet. And so I went through the forms with her and helped her fill them out to make sure that everything was correct. And then to turn them in, we walked them over to the county to get a receipt for her documents. This is truly the definition of follow-up, because ultimately our goal is to get someone, to get them on CalFresh and make sure they stay on. Your client will have questions along the way. Here are some questions you may encounter. I forgot my verifications. My husband started working. My niece moved in with us. I don't know the social security number for my kids. I missed my interview, now what? I'm out of benefits. I lost my EBT card. Follow-up for all clients is important, but you need to prioritize. Focus on the clients who need you most because they don't have all the documents, appear fearful of the process, or don't understand the language or the paperwork. Mandatory forms have been translated into 16 languages, but not all translations match the dialect spoken by an applicant. Develop or adopt a tracking system. Keep your CalFresh activity log handy. Update it frequently, daily or weekly. Be sure and attach signed releases and maintain the log in a secure place. Here's a closer look at the activity log. Pre-screen, application assist, a quarterly report, a semi-annual report. Did the person have a disability? Was CalFresh granted, and is there a tracking number? In terms of best practices for follow-up, find what your colleagues are doing. Consider using a tickler system. Be inventive and collaborative. Be sure your clients can reach you. When is the best time to reach you? Clear your voicemail and messages frequently.
You've reached the CalFresh Outreach Program at River City's Food Bank.
And have your voicemail greeting include an alternate number to reach you if you're not available. Understand the various reporting requirements and identify crucial times for the client to contact you. Make sure they mark key dates such as a filing date or recertification date. And remember, follow-up works best when accurate information is gathered from the beginning.
This one instance, I was actually outstationed at a different building with one other eligibility worker. He got pulled out for training. So while this happened, I got his caseload. And I had to do the follow-up on the cases, trying to get all this information in for the client. One particular case, this family of 4, they needed verifications of income. and they already had some on file, but the ones that were missing were the previous check. And then I asked her if she had an older paycheck, so I could do a calculation on gross based from 2 different paychecks with the one missing in the middle. So I was able to do the calculation for her, and I got her approved for food stamps, and she was very thankful, and she even sent me a thank you card afterwards. So, I followed up with her case and did such a good job with her that, now she ends up following up with me and checking up on me and see how I'm doing.